Hi, everybody. All right, so we've got Mom and me live in two different rooms because we're going to be working in two different
I
rooms.
can't hear you.
I know, Vanessa, I told her to mute the wrong thing. So, I will be right back to fix her computer, you guys.
I got it.
Welcome.
I muted the right one.
Okay, and you can hear me now?
I can.
Okay. And San Juana, we've got Maury, Gina, Julie. Hello, everybody.
Hi, you guys.
All right, so Mom is going to be going through some paints and stuff. I'm going to be moving some heavy furniture. So you're going to see me come in and out of multiple rooms. But I'm going to focus the attention on Mom's computer. So that way, I flashback to intercall. Moderate the link line correctly. Exactly, Gina.
Oh, yeah, you guys. I had to go through this bucket. Lift it with my correct arm. Let's see if it shows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going through these. For keep and throw away. I'm gonna shut your door. I'm gonna be moving some. I'm having to see what is salvageable. Is it
salvageable?
Yes.
And what's dried out?
Yes. And some stuff is okay. Casey said, Mom, you know, sooner or later they want to see us painting. Well, okay, you guys. I've got paint. What should I keep it on, Casey? This screen or the other so I can see?
I'll fix that for you.
Oh, hush, Gina.
Yeah, the slide.
Okay.
Oh. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to pop out the chat. And then bring this smaller to the Hangouts. Focus that on you. All right, so now you will be able to see your live and the chats together.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Okay, you guys. I took off old blue from this morning and put on a sweatshirt. But yes, I'll end up with paint on me until we can actually start doing stuff. One of the projects I'm looking forward to doing is when Casey brings in a lot of it has to do with the climate, you know, that you keep them in. But some of these are kind of watery. And if they're not completely dried up, then I can use them because, you know, now is the...
You can put a little bit of alcohol in them.
Yeah, you can put alcohol in them. It's a big thing now, the alcohol paints. Okay. Oh, there's my trash can. Would you put my trash can here? Yeah. So anyway, just like dried up markers, just because the markers, yeah, or water, because now the spatter on some of the, it's a big thing now on the canvases. People like the, looks like water bubbles and stuff like that. But you can add alcohol to make alcohol paints. It's a thinner consistency. And you can also, because Casey was like, Mom, these markers are dried up. But what you can do is have a little bit of alcohol sitting beside you and a dropper, and drop the little bit of alcohol down into the markers, and that will give you the alcohol ink effect, which some people, are buying the alcohol ink. I can't afford it. So I work with what I have, San Juana. So some of these, see, this is still good. Let me see if you can, yeah. See, this is pumpkin. And it's, still real good. Now, some of these are very watery. That one's real dry. But it doesn't matter because it will be just where I can squeeze it for that effect. Let me see if you can see the air bubbles. Yes. You see the air bubbles? It looks soapy. Well, when you squirt that out on a canvas, it's going to, hey, Anamora, it's going to come out as,
Hey, Anamora.
It's going to come out and dry as air bubbles. So that's the effect people are trying to accomplish now with the expensive paints. So this would kind of, and I'll do this real fast. This looks like where people are doing the pour, the drips, and that's just me testing. Oh, would that be better? Cut that one off. Yeah. All right. So see, that effect looks like what people spend hours trying to accomplish.
Layers upon layers.
Yes. So if you have any older ones, San Juana, use what you have, unless they're just so dried out, because I have thrown a few of them away. But that's the whole point. You don't have to go out. It's real costly if you go out to Hobby Lobby and have to buy everything to create something. You end up spending more money than, what you're willing to sell an item for, unless you're giving stuff as gifts. If you're giving something as gifts, or someone pays you to do something, and they give you the money for the supplies, well, by all there. What? We're still on here. Here. Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca.
That was you. Did we leave the camera? And, huh?
I think Momo's computer's having issues. I've been told her so many times to call. Wow.
Okay. The little tubes, San Juana, I have them over there, like the acrylic tubes. If you can stick a toothpick or something in it, and if it's still, hey, Nancy, you guys, that's my sister from another mister. We've been friends since junior high school, or about junior high school.
Hey, Nancy.
But hand me one of the little things, Casey, like that you've got up there.
Where?
See up there, the little acrylics in the tubes, and let me see if that's what.
Doesn't matter what color.
Hey, Debbie and Max go thrifting.
These are acrylic. These are the watercolors.
Okay. All right, San Juana. Now these are watercolor, but if you're talking about like tubes like this, I do have them in acrylics, and this is watercolors, and plus I have some in oil. paint. So what Casey has been doing by decluttering, he's having to put um, all my crafting stuff, he's putting them in order, bless his heart. He's doing a great job. So that part of it is dividing up what's oil, what's chalk pastels, what is acrylic paints. And Debbie and Max go, great thing, let me add you. Uh-oh, is that going to mess me up?
No.
You guys, I'm new at this. All right, I subscribe to you.
Can you switch back to the other window?
Okay.
There you go.
And it's not going to be long that we're going to create. In fact, I think I started on this and then got off of it. We're going to bring in Mama's rocking chair. And Mama, was that your mom? Was your mama rocking that chair? Let me check to see.
Mama, whose rocking chair was that? Was it your mama's or your mama's? The only rocking chair we had?
Ask her was her mama rocked in that chair.
Okay, so was your mom rocked in that chair? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so it was her mama's.
So, all right, the rocking chair that will come in is going to be a 4th-generation rocking chair. So it was Mama's, Frances. It was her mom. Her mom's. So she rocked Frances. Yeah, keep those. I have a reason. Some of that stuff's gonna be wind chimes.
I understand, but I need somewhere to put it.
Right there.
No, I need to put this in something. This
whole dump it out.
Going out.
Well, for right now, set it there until you get it out. I'm almost through.
All right. Well, hurry up.
Okay. So it was her mom's, and she rocked Frances. Then Frances rocked Kevin, my husband Kevin. Then I rocked my 2 children, so that's the 3rd generation of Crawleys, and I've rocked my grandbabies. So that's 4 generations that has used that rocking chair. And what I am going to be doing with it is it's the cane back rocking chair. The back of it is still cane, but the seat of it, the cane come out of it, and I put a makeshift seat in it. Well, I'm going to do a cushion for that, and I don't know when I'll do it, but it won't be today. As long as it, Casey is bringing in a table. That's fine. I don't mind lurkers. I don't mind looky-loos. I don't mind thumbs up or thumbs down. It doesn't matter.
Why?
Oh,
Daddy and Max?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're fine. They're good.
But anyway, I'll do the cushion for that, and I'll show it on air. And you guys, I'm not knowledgeable of. That was some good paint I just squirted out. I'm not real knowledgeable how to do a hangout or anything or a video to put on my channel yet, in case you have to tell me that. But until I do, this will be the forum. If I wake up real early hey, Hetty, if I wake up real early in the mornings, what I do, I have a Facebook, Debbie and Max, in case you want to join my Facebook, it's under Norgus, NORGUS .Rodriguez. And that is my, on my Facebook. But I'm trying to think what the actual link is to it. If you find that, and you want to befriend me, hey Leticia, then I can join you to that group. I forget what I named it. You guys, isn't that sad that I forget what I named my group? So anyway, I can do that. I basically took some jewelry and glued the pieces of jewelry on an owl, that wrought iron owl that was outside, that was just black, and it turned out real good. And that was a start. I call that getting my feet wet. Hey, Julie. And so it's kind of getting me over being self-conscious, being by myself. Casey is actually right now, we're in transition again, and he's bringing in a couple more pieces that mean something to me. Debbie and Max go thrifting. If you go thrifting, it's always good when you have something in your house, though, that's handed down. I think before me and Kevin got married, he made a table, an entertainment table for my dad. It's back when you had a TV that sat on, a big TV. Then you would have VCR, and then my dad wanted the two sides to drop down for this, oh my gosh, heavy table. So that way the VCR rewinder was on one side, the VCR on the next. So that was Dad's entertainment center. Hey, Kathleen.
This thing has withstood the test of time.
When I tell you my husband makes something that lasts, do you guys see this?
It needs to be tested.
It will. Everything that is made by 2x4s. And when my husband made things, it would stand, like Casey said, the test of time. That right there is at least almost 34 years old. Now, the chewed up places are Tiger, our bulldog we've had him almost 2 years now.
Is it really?
Yeah, but he teethed on that along with our banisters and along with anything that was wood. He is a boxer and what was it? Boxer and lab. So yes, he chewed on it. Yes, Debbie. So I love that part of it. So my room, if you go back and watch some of these about do you know Debbie goes?
Debbie Max thrifting.
Yeah. Okay. So Casey started with the walking through our house, which caused me to almost have an anxiety attack. Then where he started decluttering, while I watched this, he got throw things away. But sentimental stuff, you'll see in older videos, we made a shelf out of one of the cabinet doors that my mother-in-law, her daddy built in 1914. So when we put in a dishwasher, I saved that. And then right behind me, there's two shelves. Those were my nanny's. Those went on not a Hoosier cabinet. It was just I think a cabinet she got local. But still.
I think we underestimated the length of this thing.
Well, we may have to move this stuff.
There's no may, it's going to have to be moved.
Yeah. So the two shelves behind me were my nanny's, and I think I painted them. Then they cracked, the paint started peeling off of them, and that's a thing now.
Hold on, I'll pick them up.
Okay, the distressed look. Well, these are were naturally distressed. And that's the two shelves behind me with those beautiful jars on it. The mirror I picked up off side road, I won't lie. And
These are gonna go all the way.
okay. All right, go. All right, now come back a little bit. Come all the way back to the door.
You guys get to see the nitty gritty, the ugly, and
The good, the bad, and ugly. I mean, Casey opened it up, and yes, that would be fine, Casey.
because your printer
Is
will go
going to
right there.
here.
All right.
But you know, as long as this could be slid, when I need you to get out my sewing machine, that's all it's down there, Casey. Like at my desk, up under my desk is all the way to what this cabinet will be covering up is actually a sewing machine, but I put it where it can be pulled out. I can't lift anything because of my shoulder. Okay, it won't go the other way, will it?
No.
Will, when you bring in the other thing, is it gonna be too tall?
No. It's
Well,
gonna
then-
fit perfectly right there.
Okay, well, I can still do, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Casey knows. Everybody in the house knows to just finish my sentence because sometimes I forget. Okay, he made that that table. And then,
And this will fit right there.
and it can even go up. Okay, it's gonna be good.
Because it's not gonna be blocking anything back here. So your paper and stuff will be good.
But oh, the mirror, I do have to say I picked it up off the side road one day. And
Is that gonna leave you enough space?
yeah, because nothing there I need to get out.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, that'll give me enough space. Unless you think you want to do it out that way. But we talked about that would cover up that back there.
Yeah.
And I like that back there.
I like it right there.
Okay, this will be fun, babe. Because when I move this, it's going to give me more leg room. I got this pulled out for a reason. Okay, so he's about to bring in a cabinet keeping made. And it's huge. And it's heavy. And it's going to go right there. What he just took out was my grandson's part of his bunk bed. They've been in here forever. And I finally said, because he'll be 15 this year, and he doesn't come that much. So from the time he was about 6, that was his perch. He was able to go up the steps, get away from people, and it's been his. And now I needed an outlet. I have been too depressed and staying locked up in my room. Didn't have a place for my paints. So I started bringing my stuff in little by little and had nowhere to set it up. So that's when we decided to do this. And told you guys, might not look like it, and I know I talk a lot, but that doesn't mean I'm necessarily comfortable. And I have no strength. Okay, at least with me, I fidget, and you guys will know if I freeze or not. Because, number one, if my mouth is still moving, I'm still alive. All right, let me see. He's going to bring in that wooden box that used to be on the wall. What else is sentimental? Okay. One of my favorite things that I just got to bring in here, well, it was brought in yesterday, means, oh my gosh, I would not sell this thing for $1 million. All right. No way, no how. Let me unplug this. All right. I'm trying to do this with my right hand. Nope, lower. Okay. All right. The table right here. This table was made by my Keevan's uncle, my uncle by marriage, my Uncle William. He made it for my mother-in-law, Frances, but everybody calls her Mama. And we had a oak tree that used to sit on the property, and it had to be cut down so that way they could put the pool in. Well, that tree was almost as round as this room. No joke. That tree was huge. And limbs that come off the tree were about the size of some people's tree. But this table, Uncle William made from one of the limbs from that oak tree. So, you know, and he did an amazing job. The detail that is on it, you don't get furniture like this. Let me see. Okay. I mean, you know, you could see the craftsmanship that he did. Is you just don't, and there's where he wrote on it. You just don't get stuff like that anymore. So everything in this room, it is family. Whether it's, you know, Frances's family before she married, part my family, all Keevan's family, and you know, it's stuff that the kids have grown up and seen, you know, and that's why this being Casey calling it, I think he said crafting with the Crawleys is what he lists it as. Is yes, I mean, Leticia, I keep stuff like that. I know it can cause hoarding, but that's the reason Casey was able to. All right, I'm down to that's it. That's why, you know, Casey would ask me about some stuff. He would say, "Mom, throw away or keep? Is this sentimental?" And I'd look at it and I'm, well, no. You know, you can just go ahead and throw it away. Some stuff, you know, sometimes you just have to say, go ahead and throw it away. You know, like he says, Mom, can you get some more some other time down the line? So there's been a lot of compromise. And there's still, like me sitting here now, going through these paints. It doesn't seem like a lot, but I bet I have 20 or more tubes of different colors of paints that I have had to manually pick up and shake. Kathleen, there's not a lot of, Casey is very sentimental. But the age group that's coming up now that are like, all right, I'm 54, I'll be 55. I don't know I know Casey's sentimental. He's got a lot of stuff in his room, you know, that's handed down. And I know when Tiffany, my daughter Tiffany, or Brandy, when they, you know, they come around and see something, I'll put their name on it. That's what Mama used to do. I'll put dots on them. But I don't know about the generation now. I don't know. It's been a generation of throwing things away. You know, you want something new because you change your whole house around, you throw it out. And can't never afford to do that. So I've got pieces from where I first moved out of my house when I was from my mom and them's at 18. I kept stuff. And so I just don't know what the next generation, what they're going to see. I mean, let me do it this way. When I'm no longer here, if you were Casey, let me do this slowly. All right. There is a lantern back there. And that lantern has to be, maybe a lantern. Oh, and there's the other piece of furniture. Oh, and it fits perfect that way. We can do use those dots, or do you want to use some dots?
Yeah.
But anyway, Casey knows the history of it. Will any of my mother-in-law's other grandkids know the history of it? I doubt it, you know, except for one, my baby Jonathan. He'll know. So, you know, I don't know what they're going to do with the history. Nobody takes pictures. Casey said, Mom, how many pictures?
That shouldn't need dots.
Okay. So we were an age of taking pictures. Now they just take pictures on their cameras and upload them to Facebook or wherever. But where are those going to be if Facebook crashes?
You know, and
Yes, Leticia. So see,
as someone who has worked in technical support and has worked for Apple for quite a while, I'm going to let you all know, if you have an iPhone or an iPad, don't sit there and try to rely on your backups. You need to physically put them on a computer and save them to either a thumb drive or a CD. Make sure you have a physical copy of your photos.
yeah, people used to call in and get mad. I think, you know, they'd fuss to him because they lost all their photos. And, you know, it's a throwaway age group now, you know. They say once it's out there on YouTube or on the internet, it's there forever. That's not necessarily true. I mean, Casey, I think once he started doing uploading the porch church, goodness, how long ago?
A couple months ago.
Oh no, we just started the new
On the
one.
Porch Church Network was a couple weeks ago.
But all the ones that was under Geisha Treasures, they're not there now. So, oh, now he's getting my jars in. Let me see if, oh, you guys, as Dwayne would say, he'll say, Miss Darlene, how's your wing? Talking about my left shoulder surgery. Oh, it can't be seen yet. Oh, and you guys, my sister, when she come by the other day, I call this my Liz Taylor necklace right here. Let me see. She loved it. So that's going to be her church necklace, she told me. And I did. I fixed it. All it needed was see, it looks real pretty there. But all it actually needed was a clasp on the back, lobster claw clasp. CC, my mother-in-law, Shida, she has. Rebecca, I'm glad you love it too. I mean, I thought, hey, I loved it. You know, I thought it looked like Elizabeth Taylor, and it looks real pretty on back there. But anyway, Mama has on under Fran. What Mama's is under what? Fran Crawley.
Her what?
Her Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fran Crawley. She's got pictures from where her daddy did photography. And now this house has been here since 1914. So he was doing photography back then. Rebecca, I'm sorry that you didn't see it first. There's all kind of stuff like that. That was a toss away. Nobody wanted it. It's like the Christmas special of the Christmas. They don't know the thing, but you remember the island of the throwaway Christmas toys back when I was a kid. The
misfit toys.
Yes, that was back when I was a kid. So most of this jewelry is the island of the misfit jewelry. And my sister told me, "Hey, got Destiny, I have not forgot you." I have not forgot you. Just so you know that I still have this, so I can send it to you. So, see, and that, I mean, it's small, the size of, see, but my sister said, do you know how many of the women would love this jewelry that I go to church with? So I got to talk to her first because I doubt she's watching this today. That's okay. See, I said, I'm going to see if she wants to do, Rebecca's wanting to tangle with your Aunt Irene over that necklace. That's okay. So I said, I'm going to offer it to tell my sister, well, see if some of the women from church might want to do a afternoon jewelry and a brunch, after church brunch. And I can take some of the jewelry that I think they might like. Hey, Dwayne. Dwayne, I was complaining about my wing. My wing's hurting today pretty bad. Could be the weather. So anyway, what do you ladies think what kind of idea do you guys think? As far as if I was close to you, bringing some jewelry in your house and doing, snacks and a fashion jewelry thing. Okay, Kathleen, you like seahorses. Glad to know. Let me find my handy dandy notes. You guys, this is where I write down when people need Bibles, or if people need want a God jar. I write this stuff down. And it makes me feel so good when I can write somebody's, put a check. All right, so Kathleen Merton likes seahorses, and Nancy, you like dragonflies. Kathleen, do you like beachy type stuff? Nancy, dragonflies. Do you like the beachy kind of stuff, Kathleen? Yes, you do, Gina. Yes, you do. And you know, um, I was going to say something. San Juan and mermaids. Oh yeah, the San Juana. I want to make some mermaid jars. Maybe not God jars. Um. Oh, when you finish, hold up Mama's picture she painted just to hold them up. But anyway, I'm gonna do one with some jars I think called mermaid tears. But those won't be God jars. I'll do those probably to try to sell. These, yeah, these are going to go up in here. These were painted by Mama herself. And we are going to put a splash of color. In this room, we've got Mama's dream catchers hanging up now, but she has several more in her room. Oh my goodness. How did we end up with so much more stuff for me to go through? Oh, there's some ugly stuff in here. I know Mama's multi-talented. See, Dwayne, Mama is full of surprises, I'm telling you. And Karen, my sister-in-law, everything she touches, she can make art out of it, as well as poetry. She's great with poetry, too. Gina, you mean the mirror behind me? It turned out so pretty. Uh-oh. She's got some friend mail coming.
Who?
Mama does.
Oh.
Dwayne, she's in here lurking. She was out. She was openly in here, but I think now she's either lurking or Casey cut her oxygen off.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, you guys. I just don't know.
I want to let April look through these vinyls and see which one she wants.
Okay, but
What are we doing with Sinead O'Connor?
throw it away.
You gonna throw away Sinead?
Yes, throw it away.
Show everyone what I'm talking about.
Okay. One day when I had my daycare, it was showing like there was an app, you know, that the police used to use for composite to, you take the eyes, were their eyes like this, was their eyes like that. I didn't want to keep them. I thought it looked like him. Casey says, why do you have a picture of Sinead O'Connor?
Hold on. Hold it back up. Gina, that looks like a bald you-know-who.
So
yeah, we're gonna throw Sinead O'Connor away.
Lucy. I didn't call him Gina, Lucy. She's talking about Eminem. I thought it looked like my hubby before he had all that hair on his face.
What are these?
My things that I did when I was real little, when I was young. Oh, you guys. All right, let me look to see if anybody. It was. See, Leticia liked it. Wait, did you like the painting or the Sinead O'Connor? Let me see how my pour went. Since Casey said we need to have artwork. So this is my artwork for today. And it was actually artwork. Work shaking up all those different tubes of paint. You guys, I love paint. Now, I've got to figure out what to do with these. I don't know what happened to the chicken that they belong to, but okay. But yeah, I have these. I think I showed them on one of the things. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to use the chicken feet for. They're kind of ugly. Casey, do you remember what they went with?
I think they went with one of the chickens that we had outside that may have fallen over.
Okay.
This is Tiffany's.
Is the tassel hers?
Yeah.
Ooh, the Righteous Brothers, greatest hits. I bet some of you guys out there know who the Righteous Brothers are.
There's
Led
Journey.
Zeppelin. Oh, Journey.
This one is the Beach Boys, the Doors. That's one she can't have.
Oh, you guys, the Doors.
The original hits. Now here's one of the Bee Gees. This one is from 1967.
Oh yeah, no, that's mine. The Doors, you guys.
Hank Williams.
Hank Williams days too. It's bad that
Beach Boys again.
Times have changed that now I can't afford a what do you think? I can't even think what to call them.
Mom, this doesn't
Turntable.
have the vinyl.
It's got to be. Oh, is that? Oh no, Ray Parker Jr. Got to have the record somewhere.
Nope.
Ghostbusters. For all you young people, the song Ghostbusters. He is Ghostbusters. Oh, see, Dwayne knew. Dwayne, shh, telling your age.
Paul Revere and the Raiders. Oh, Lord.
Casey, they were a popular group.
This is one of my favorites, the Fifth Dimension.
Yep. Yep. Age of Aquarius.
Handsome.
Yeah.
Top left.
My Bay City Rollers. Yes, I remember buying that when I was young.
Sonny and Cher.
Yeah, I love my Sonny and Cher. Loved them.
Ohio Players.
See, this is why.
This is the one that we were going to give Tyrone.
Bye, Debbie.
April, if you're watching this, I found that record.
Which one? Oh, yeah, we won't show that one.
No.
But yeah, I love I love these. So it's sort of like Casey's as bad as me when I'm going through things. I know.
The Good News. Ed Kilborn.
Now some of these I don't know.
We'll keep them anyway.
That was a gospel group. Yeah, that was a gospel group. Ooh.
Rolling Stones.
Let me see it. You guys.
Oh, Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
You guys, this was way back.
Oh, wow.
This is when Jagger had moves like Jagger. Bye, honey bun. Nancy, love you.
It is John Cougar Mellencamp.
Aw.
And he's still in the plastic.
Which one? Rebecca, that was your first concert? That was her first concert.
What?
With the Bay City Rollers.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
And then this one is John Cougar Mellencamp. Love his music too. Where is a God jar? I'm going to show it to you, but I can't say whose it is because I like it to be a surprise. If you give me the peach one up there near the back with the, yeah. When I was showing off the jars that day, somebody specifically liked this one. So I don't send the, that I'll put in another jar. But this one, they said they like the colors. I like them. They're like iridescent. And then the lid's peach. So.
All right. I want to say hi to some people.
Okay, cool.
Hello, Rebecca. I don't think I said hi when you joined. Leticia, Dwayne, Destiny, Kathleen.
Easy, girl. Oh.
Bye, Nancy. Love you.
Oh.
Please be careful right there. I'm sitting here watching and I just picture it, all of the jars falling down.
But Hetty, if you message me and just kind of tell me, usually, somebody, if something's on your heart or your mind, that's what causes me to know what to pick out, what speaks to my heart. And, I kind of go from there with what I pick out. And then usually, Daddy
said quit rubbing your nose.
He hushed. But yeah, and then I'll think of a Bible verse or Bible scripture that comes to my mind or my heart. And that's how I do it. It's very, it's a very personal thing.
Rebecca, I am 6 feet 3 inches.
And Rebecca, I used to be 5'9", and somehow I ended up like 5'6", 5'6.5". So, and my daughter is 6 foot. What, Casey? 6'1"? Tiffany?
Yes.
Yeah. So my daughter's 6'1". My grandson, what, Casey? Probably 6'1" now.
He's probably about 5'11".
Oh no.
2? Yeah.
He is more taller than that, standing next to me. I know, Rebecca. But yeah, my husband's 6'1". And I used to be tall in my family. I came from a short family. And then my kids grew up and had a 9-year-old daughter that when she was 9, she was nose to nose to me. And you have to make sure that they're under control when they get that way. Stay out of there. No. You guys, Bailey, the puppy, is trying to accidentally, on purpose, knock something out of one of the bins so she can pick it up and run with it. She did that the other day, snuck up behind me and got one of my chickens.
She better watch out. I will spank her little pink fanny. I
know. Got one of my things. She knew better. Let me get this and tell me how many of you guys remember this or remember these. Okay. You know, Rebecca, the whole thing, I understood why I shrunk some because of, you know, the cushioning in my back was gone. I said when they put my neck in, that should have made me back where I was. But, okay. All right, ladies. Who can remember these that went around in the 70s? You got any of you remember these?
Bye, Destiny.
By Destiny. Oh, got my paint. But I don't even know what was on the back of it. But whatever initials, I scratched them out, so they didn't matter. But I still have it. It's from the 70s. I told you guys, you had one, Leticia? Do you still have it? And it should, you know, it brings back some good childhood memories. It does. I wonder if Casey's going to get the. Aw. Well, Debbie, how long have you been married? Yeah, I remember the hearts like that. And I mean, it's still got the little weird, that weird cheap claspy thing. Aw. Who's heading to Tampa right now? Oh. Yeah, number one just lasted 2.5. Me and my husband now has been together. I'm right at 34 years this year. So I did too. Most definitely. I did too. Yeah, Rebecca, during them tourists. So you're headed to Tampa. I thought you were going to Savannah. That's where I thought you was going. I don't know why I thought you was going to Savannah. So you decided to go to Tampa instead? Okay, Casey, I'm tired now. I know you are with what you moved. So we got my printer closer to me. He got the shredder that fits perfect, and I've got to find a place for all of my journals going back to 1976 to current. I've got to find a place. Rebecca, you just going everywhere. Debbie, it was nice meeting you.
Bye, Debbie Max.
But what are you bringing in now?
Nothing. I just got up all that glass and stuff from where one of the jars fell over on the porch.
That was Toots Santa Claus, I think, outfit when he was a baby.
Oh Lord, I thought it was for a little dog.
No, Casey.
I forget that Toot was that small.
No, that was his first Christmas, and I saved it. Dwayne, should I have saved Sinead O'Connor and auctioned it off?
Lord, no.
I should have wrote on the back who it really was and gave something free to who could say who it was. Oh, working. Okay. So are you riding with your husband working or is you working? Do you know, Casey?
What?
If Rebecca's working or if it's her husband's working, her riding with them maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I know she said, she needed prayer for safe travel. She's going to Tampa.
Yeah. All right, what you're about to hear, go ahead. Ta-da! You scared you down. I think you scared you down.
You should be scared.
Okay, we're looking for a hole puncher, just a one hole puncher. What you heard and what I told Casey, talk about something old. This, I don't have to tell some of you, is very old. This I will put somewhere and show it. You know, I mean, this I'm sure is what Francis's mama used. I think the man behaved, Rebecca. I don't know what they stabbed with this, but I swear I think this one comes from the Viking times. I mean, really? What in the world? This could be, I bet people, they didn't have home invasions back then. Could you imagine breaking in on a woman that's in her kitchen that has something like this? I mean, this sucker's heavy. You'd get impact with it. I have so many beaters and shoot, not a back scratcher. That'd be a back shredder. I have so many of these, I'm going to actually do a wind chimes with them. With these, not this won't go outside. Casey, I'm talking about the.
Oh gosh.
Look at that. Show the way that. I said that's why they didn't have home invasions back then. Could you imagine somebody sneaking up on a woman in their kitchen?
I'm pretty sure that's for the garden.
No, it was a kitchen instrument. All right, what about this? All right, who knows what this was used for? I'm trying to think myself.
That looks like maybe a ricer.
They didn't have ricers back then.
And a potato masher?
Yeah, I don't know if it is a potato masher or a whisker that would, I don't know, a potato masher. But
That's
yes.
Dwayne, he's the old one.
Okay.
All right, so you wanted me to bring in Momo's rocking chair.
Yes.
I guess we can sit it
Yeah.
right here. What is wrong with you and this chair?
Is she afraid of the chair?
Yes.
Look, if you feel something coming off that chair, it's just Casey's great grandma. She's good. Well, we'll take that out because I'm gonna. Casey, you guys see why she's spooky, Lou? Let me see. Will it be seen that way? Yeah. All right. Oh my goodness, he did a number on that too. Yeah. See the cane portion of it is messed up. So I am going to redo this. But this has to be at least middle Middle 1800s?
No,
What?
it was Mama's mama's.
Uh-huh. And she was born,
1890.
so I said about mid 18.
That's the late
Yeah.
1800s.
Or middle. We don't know when it was made. That's when her mama got it.
Yeah.
But I rock my kids and it makes a popping sound. It's, yes, Leticia, it's old. But it, let me see. Yes. It has a creaking, popping sound, and that's what used to help my kids go to sleep at night. And I'm excited about getting it in here because it will just kind of tie in with everything. I've got to decide on what fabric I want to use. I wish I knew somebody that did that could do the thing in wicker. I don't know anybody that does it, and I can't afford to have it done. What you glaring at me for? He's looking at me like, well, I'm glad they're having listened to you and not me. I know that's probably what he's thinking. Oh, talking about not throwing anything away. I have, when Keevan's daddy passed away, I was in the family 10 years, but oh my goodness, that hit me so hard. And he had a little red toolbox, Craftsman. That's all I ever bought, Craftsman. But I've redecorated it to look like a pirate ship. I'm not through with it. That's what it's going to look like. But I have that and something else that was his that I still have. Now he's been passed away. Oh my gosh, since Casey was 4 or 5, no, maybe 6. That's been a long time ago. But I still have his laminator. Hold it up this way. So yeah, and it works. I kept it. I use it. That's another thing I'm going to do is, no ma'am, you better get out of here. You better go find your chew toy. That is not a chew toy. Trying to use a electrical strip as a chew toy. Not today, not today. But yeah, you guys, I want to make custom-made bookmarks. Some of them will have jewelry, but some of them will be if somebody wants me to do one special. I have one that I've had for, let me see, 10, 13, about 18 years. Somebody I met online in a group. She was a teacher and plus she was an artist, and I had her do me a chicken. So she sent me one. It was picky chicken, and it was laminated. Well, over, oh my gosh, time it kept, trying to come apart, and then I'd laminate it over and over, but I still have it. So, it means a lot to me because she did it special for me. So stuff like that, if, that's the kind of stuff that I want to do in here. And I want us to,
I just checked it. It didn't look done.
and I want us to, make things. We're going to make things and create things. And you gone?
Bye,
Please.
Dwayne.
Bye, Dwayne. So anyway.
It's 3:39. Okay.
When do you have to?
I'm gonna start getting ready by 4 because it's gonna be at 5.
Well, you want to go ahead and do this now because I'm tired.
Yeah.
You guys sitting for a long time. When we had our church that day for 3 hours, I enjoyed it. But when I tell you, I hurt. I don't sit well. I think we got something done. What do you think, Bub? Or you did?
We did.
Okay.
It's like you have artsy, and then it's like artsy, rustic. Which, I mean, that is your two speeds.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna go in here and say bye to everybody.
All right. All right, you guys. Casey's gonna say bye to you guys, and I guess he'll hang it up because I don't know how to.
I can all be hung up from in here.
Okay, so good.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for joining and for keeping my mother company. I love you all.
Oh,
Hopefully
thank you.
within the next couple of days, we'll be able to start painting in there. Got a little bit of stuff left to do, but today at 5. Don't forget that it's the favorite 5. I will be on with Kathleen and Carla, Princess Casserole, and Cindy Jewelry Nurse. So that will be at 5 o'clock Eastern time. So be sure to be there.
Love you guys. Come here.
Bye, everybody. Love you all.